You know, and I know being banned in a lot of states and not getting, at least I don't think that they're getting as much exposure as they used to when I was getting it. You know, when Ken Shamrock and Royce Gracie and Dan the B7 was running things. You know, they've taken a decline, and so I feel like their pot shots at boxing is to say, well, since boxing isn't really doing anything right now, maybe people need to tune in to us. I mean, how do you feel? Do you think it's business? What do you?
Well, it is a business. It is business. They're going to take any shot they can at the World Boxing Federation. For the simple fact, the World Boxing Federation right now, you have champions, but how much are they putting out as far as giving a good fight?
Right.
A good fight.
Right.
I mean, we can go back in the history of boxing. You can look at Frazier and Ali. Those were fights.
Right.
Those were fights.
Well, I mean, let's not disrespect.
I'm not disrespecting.
Let's not disrespect Mosley and
I'm not disrespecting
the De La Hoyas, you know, and the Vargases. When Vargas was Vargas, you need to retire, dog. You need to retire. I'm telling you, I'm concerned about you. I'm not saying that out of disrespect. Gotti, you might want to consider that one too, dog. I'm serious, man. If y'all put y'all work in, y'all need to go ahead and just put it on pause for a minute, alright? And that great fight thing in the back of your head, manage. Do promote. Do something else. I think, and not to cut you off, but I think the best promoters are former boxers.
Yes. I honestly think so, because they have the experience.
Right.
They have the knowledge.
Right.
And your promoters, that's all it's about.
Right.
It's about the dollars.
Right. You think
when you got these boxers, they know from experience the ring. They know.
Right.
They've been pounded before.
Right.
You got just promoters who never been in a ring. Only thing they know is dollar signs.
What's the name? I'm hearing the name.
I'm not saying any
You
names.
saying the name?
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying any names. I'm going to leave that alone.
Ball turned red. He turned red.
I'm not going to say any names. But a lot of promoters, it's all about the dollar sign. It's about, I mean, how much money can you have? How much is enough?
Like Luther said, never too much, never too much.
Well, they might say never too much, but the thing is, how much can you have?
You're right.
What can you do with all the money, your empire that you build? Will you be happy with it?
Nah,
you're not going to be happy.
Michael Jackson, he not happy with his empire.
A lot of people that have billions, and I'm pretty much sure Bill Gates ain't happy.
I wish he could loan me some.
Yeah, I wish he could loan me some too.
Maybe we can have better productions. You know what I'm saying?
We can have more.
We can have a little studio.
We can have a studio. We can have our own building.
You know what I'm saying? Riding around the corner, sitting sideways.
And look, we can film in the car.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the Bill Gates money.
That's what I'm talking about.
But anyway, back to the boxing.
You said it was business, so
yeah, it's all about business. The World Federation of Boxing, the whole boxing commission is actually all in business. So if the UFC, am I saying it right? UFC? Okay.
UFC.
If the UFC are taking pop shots at boxing, they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it to bring more viewers over to them.
Dude,
take your eyes.
They only on Spike TV. Here in DC, they on Spike TV at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm watching the news to find out what I need to look over my shoulder for on my way to work tomorrow.
But guess what? You only listen to certain parts of the news. So after the news go off,
you turn the TV off and go to sleep. If you sleep, or you do the PS2.
No, well, anyway.
Yeah. The other thing.
Hey, look, y'all.
You do the other thing.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's been real. We got one more. We got one more.
Okay, we got one more. I feel you, man.
Okay.
And since it was business, I'm talking about my counterparts over at Boxing for Real.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you are aware of it, and let me say for the record that this is the best right here. You know, when I got you my road dog, so you know how we do it. When I got you here, it's no holds barred, just straight up, like we in your house talking to you type of stuff. And my counterparts over at Boxing for Real, I mean, I cannot remember this guy's name. Judah kills Kazoo kills Zoo or you Costa Zoo.
Costa Zoo.
Yeah, whatever his handle is.
Okay.
It goes back to him. Okay, I don't know if it's a boy, a girl, or both. Alright? Let's be real. They came to my spot and made the comparison of what my show is like to Boxing for Real. What that did was that triggered or spawned a little something. Okay, and a lot of our subscribers and viewers were going back and forth. Now, I've come to the realization of this. You know, Boxing for Real, those guys are technical. Those are statisticians.
Correct.
Okay, if I said that word right, them guys give you your stats. They give you where the boxer was born, the day they was born, the time they was born, who their real fathers was, who the doctor was that birthed them with their mamas. They give you all that, and we just go straight to what we think, how we feel, who's gonna win, why we think they're gonna win, and that's it.
Even if we're wrong.
Yeah, even if we're wrong. I mean, I ain't perfect. I'm gonna tell you that up front, but I had gotten a comparison. I mean, there was some comparison going on, and so I have to say this, you know, with all due respect, I've watched those guys because I haven't been consistent. You know that I'm really working on a lot of other things as well as this. And I've taken the time out to watch them, and I've had the opportunity to really go back and forth with some emails. And when I say back and forth, I'm not talking about in a negative manner. I got to tip my hat to them guys because they bring to the table what it is that I don't, you know. I mean, because once again, I'm not perfect. I like this one-on-one comfortable feeling because I want people. I remember some of the comments that I've gotten about people who never watched boxing before, and based upon what they saw and the feeling that they got, that comfortable feeling, they watched the boxing match and felt like they could actually hold a decent conversation with somebody about it, you know. And so, I mean, when you get into the comparisons and you're talking about business, is that healthy? Is it unhealthy? I mean, can it be productive? Can it be counterproductive? How do you feel?
That's a lot of questions.
Well, I mean, you can pick any one of them.
I think it can be counterproductive. That's all. I'm gonna have to get back with you.
You're gonna have to get back.
Honestly, because
you want to say anything to the cats over Boxing for Real?
Boxing for Real. I've never seen it. But hey, I don't knock you. If you bring the stats and the history of the boxing and you have the how can I say, bragging rights, I guess.
They ain't got no bragging rights.
Well, if they don't, I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen.
You ever seen Beavis and Butthead?
Yes.
You need to log on to YouTube one time and just type in boxing, the number 4, and real. I was watching them the other night, dude, and I swear to God, I got a flashback of one of them good Beavis and Butthead cartoons on MTV, man. Back in the day, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I got love for them. I got love for them because honestly, these guys, they bring the other side, and I think that I mean, you know, I think it can be productive because if you have a straight person and a color commentator, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Okay, I mean, what? And it makes it more interesting than having two straight people that all they do is spit out nothing but statistics. And you're like, okay, dang, where's the excitement at? Because if the boxing match ain't giving you nothing,
correct,
at least the commentators can try to make the boxing match look a little bit more lively. Now, I'm not saying be stupid like Max Kellerman and Larry Merchant. And if you ain't got nothing with no logic to say, just keep your mouth shut. Sneeze, cough, or something, you know, but just don't open your mouth if you don't have nothing to say. That's like John Madden talking about turkey while he had a football game on Thanksgiving Day. What's that got to do with anything? Let's talk about the team playing.